Enki and Ninmah, Part 5. Enki answered Ninmah, I determined the destinies of your creations and gave them breath. Now it is your turn to determine the fate of my creation. Seeing that he had not put much effort into it, Ninmah replied to Enki with irritation, Listen, you dwell neither in heaven nor upon the earth, and you do not see what takes place in the world. Where you do not abide, no one hears what I hear within my house. Where you do not live, but where my city was founded, I am forced to remain silent in humiliation. My city is destroyed, my house is destroyed, my children have been taken captive. I am a fugitive, cast out from Nippur, and even I myself could not escape the hand of those who rose in rebellion. She spoke these words with bitterness, as both lament and reproach. Tension arose between the gods, and the memory of an ancient dispute resurfaced.
Enki answered her, Who can alter the words you have already spoken? Leave Umul to Ninmah. Let your work be tested. You created an imperfect being, and who can oppose it? The man whom I created was made in your likeness. Let him be. All that he is capable of is prayer. Let my power and your wisdom be acknowledged. Let Enkum and Ninkum praise you among the gods. Let this be preserved in word and in song, and let Umul find his place and receive a home among the living. After this, Enki saw that the anger of Ninmah was beginning to fade, and that weariness was overtaking her heart. Ninmah also saw that Enki's design was not collapsing, and that each of his creations was receiving its proper place. Then Enki said, This is not enmity, but a trial of wisdom. You create forms, and I determine their limits. You create the body, and I assign to it its destiny. Together, we establish the order of the world. Ninmah answered, So let it be. But let it be known among the gods, there is no creation without flaw, and no wisdom without limit. After this, they fell silent. The great gods heard their words and established them as law. From that time onward, it was decreed that humankind would be both a creature of labor and a creature of destiny, and that no single god was the sole creator of human perfection. Enki and Ninmah were reconciled, and their feast ended not in dispute, but in recognition of the established order of the world. Thus, according to tradition, the first humans were created, 7 men and 7 women. They were called the Sumerians, that is, the black-headed people. They took upon themselves the burden of the Igigi gods, hard labor, the provision of food for the gods, service to them, and the fulfillment of all the duties that had previously been carried out by the lesser gods. In this way, conflict among the gods was prevented, and the labor that had caused their rebellion was transferred to humanity.
Commentary. The story of Enki and Ninmah is a Sumerian myth about the creation of humanity. The text was discovered on clay tablets in the ancient city of Nippur, modern-day Iraq, during the 20th century, and dates approximately to the 20th to 18th centuries BCE. It was deciphered by Assyriologists, including Samuel Noah Kramer. The plot of the story is as follows. The gods grow weary of hard labor and decide to create humans. The god of wisdom Enki and the mother goddess Ninmah shape people from clay so that they may work in place of the gods. After this, Ninmah creates humans with physical defects, and Enki finds a place for each of them within society. In response, Enki creates a being whose fate Ninmah is unable to determine. Then, through trial and error, fully formed fundamental humans are created, upon whom the burden of the gods is placed. The central meaning of the story is that even imperfect people have a role, and that wisdom surpasses the mere power of creation.